everybody.
Hello, hello.
Excuse me for not being all perky and peppy, but I'm having a shit day. But I'm gonna try not to take it out on
Well, that'd be different.
you.
Wow.
I have scissors and I know how to use them.
Just don't run with them.
Do you have 4,000-mile long arms?
No, but I know people.
Uh-huh.
I have nothing to lose. And I'm all like gum. So fucking watch
Yeah, they
Oh
live.
wow, this is cherry strange.
out. Yeah. So, how are we today?
I was
Well,
good until I came here.
You better run. Just run. Get far away.
Ooh,
Far away.
don't run.
Save yourself.
Run, don't walk from the blob.
that sounds familiar from somewhere.
The blob. Is that what they used to market the blob? The movie The Blob?
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Run, don't walk from the blob. What was the blob? Can somebody tell me?
I
It looked like
think
a
it's
big
probably.
thing of jello.
I think it's
Yeah,
probably a
pretty
blob.
much.
It was like jam or jello. I don't know what it was.
It
Maybe
was a
some
big evil.
cornstarch.
Yeah,
But what did it
big
do?
evil
I
entity
thought
of
it
some
kind of
kind.
like enveloped people.
Absorbed people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Where would we go?
they're disintegrated.
yeah.
Ew.
Just absorbed into the blob.
Ew. So it kind of rolled over you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
It did have like some kind of magnetic powers that would pull you to it or something. Like it had to roll
you-
over you. Like what if it rolled over your toe? Would you
then your toe
all?
would be gone.
It
Ooh.
might have some osmotic action or whatever to pull you in.
No. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Mm,
Could you see? Because I remember it being sort of transparent, so you could see into it because it was jello, basically.
well, of course. How else are you going to be able to see people slowly disintegrating or
So that's what I'm wondering. Do
skeletons
you
in it?
see the people in there?
Well, until they're
Does
fully
anybody know?
disintegrated, yes.
And you know this because you know this, or you know this because you've seen it?
I know this because it's logical.
Yeah, but it's not. We're talking about a
If
fucking blob.
if you can see
What's
something,
logical about a blob that absorbs you?
if you can see
You
something, it's got material substance. So therefore, if it eats 20
right?
people, there'll be no more room for anybody else. So therefore, it'll absorb
It's
them all completely.
huge. Yeah, but dude, how do you know you can see them when they're inside? Once they're inside, it might not be that transparent. Does anybody know for sure from the movie if you see the people inside the blob? Because I remember sequels and remakes. I don't think you did. I think it was a darker thing.
Right.
But
You may have seen like the shadow or something, but something
it's
to
just
indicate they
odd
were
to me
there.
that you wouldn't, though. You know,
I'm
I'm thinking you should.
assuming. I'm assuming again logically that for the horror effect, you would
You
see
would,
something of the
right?
things inside them.
Okay, here's my other question: is it like some kind of toxic sludge from our planet, or is it an alien?
That I have no clue.
And
I
if it's eating
think
us, it must be sentient in some way, right?
no.
It's just
Why?
driven by nature. Its natural
By
need to
instinct.
eat.
Well, you
So
could
it's
think of it as a overly large amoeba, and they're not sentient.
right. That's what I'm saying. But if it's an alien, it means it got here somehow. So
I
that's
believe
got to have a brain.
I believe it was an alien, wasn't it? Something to do with an asteroid or something
Yeah.
or other.
Oh, so it didn't
And
pilot
Yeah,
its way here. It was just
it hitched a ride.
happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if it hitched right, it means it was purposely doing it.
And I don't
unless it
think it's got a thumb to hold out to hitch a ride. So
Oh god,
unless it blundered onto the asteroid and then
that's what I'm thinking. If it's not, a
um,
thinking
I
being
I had a inkling that it was inside. So I don't know.
inside the meteor.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's another thing. Like a geode.
Well,
Ooh.
yeah. The thing is, if it's on the outside, it's going to get rather scorched going through the atmosphere.
Maybe you can't kill it with fire or heat of any kind.
It's always possible. Yeah. It could be an asbestos blob.
How do they kill it in the movies?
I've got no idea.
Didn't they freeze it in one of them, like in the North Pole, but then something was thawing and oh my god, it's gonna find its way out.
I don't know, but I was tempted to say they probably threw it vegans.
Oh, apparently it's weak to the cold, so they use CO2 extinguishers to take it out.
Ah, but when they warm up, like you'd warm back up in a minute or two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
they then they parachuted under the ice in the Arctic, apparently.
Ah, so is it weakened or killed by it?
It says it's weak.
So something could find it up there and it would just start eating again. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That was the cliffhanger, so they could open up for
Make
Blob
another
2.
one, yeah. Yeah, brilliant people. And that's how people would do it too, because they're stupid. Yeah,
and of course, the thing about that is if it was in, on, or around an asteroid in interstellar space, it would be quiescent because it would be bleeding cold. Presumably, it was the going through the atmosphere that warmed it up enough to be.
oh boy. Now I'm just. Who started talking about this?
This
You
is
did?
it.
No, no, I don't think so.
Sorry.
I
We
really,
don't walk.
yeah, it doesn't sound like me. So
Hmm.
say hi.
Hi, Nightwolf. Good to see you, and well done, sir, for being the first in chat. Hi, Snark. Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while.
Snark's here. Hey,
Mhm.
Snarky. Ow, ow, ow. I just hit my hand. I didn't mean
Well, you probably didn't want to do that.
to. Nah. Hi,
Hi,
Snark.
K-Rab.
Hey, baby. Hi.
Cool Gamer. Hello.
Hello, cool
Good to see you.
gamer.
Mike71. Good to see you.
Hey, Mike.
Dalek Beck. Greetings and
Hi,
probably
Dalek.
good morning to you down under. Jason Hart. Hi.
Well, hello there. Why aren't you here with us, Jason? We left. He thinks we left him out. Silly man. Of course, you're the link's in the spot.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
And that's all that have spoken thus
Okay,
far.
that's fine with me. It's my mom's birthday, for those who don't know. She would have been 75 today.
Mhm.
Happy birthday, Mom. Yeah. That's not why I'm in a bad mood. I mean, I'm in a sad mood a little bit. It's tradition, I guess, or it's just what my family would do. We'd go to the cemetery to visit the person whose birthday was, bring them flowers and stuff. I can't do that. I'm halfway across the country. But other than that,
No, asking you should receive.
hey,
One sec.
how you doing?
Oh, sorry about that.
No worries.
I knew I was forgetting something.
Hi.
Oh,
I was just talking about my mom's birthday, and that I should be at the cemetery saying hi, but I can't because I'm halfway across the country. And yeah, she would have been 75, and her name was Linda, which means beauty, and or beautiful, and she was not like me at all. She was very quiet. 5'6", so she was shorter. Um, just um, hard to describe. She put up with me and my dad, the jokesters and the loud mouths, and she was patient and kind and always doing for everybody. super skinny. Unfortunately, it's very weird. Yeah, she would have loved all of you. Um, she had a lot of surgeries on her back, and um, when she was hurting and would stay in bed, I'd always feel bad. And one time I had my boyfriend over, and um, he was making me laugh and stuff. And she came downstairs because she'd been in bed all day in pain, and she came down just to say thank you to him for making me laugh because when she was in pain, I I never did. Um, I would sit downstairs watching TV or doing whatever I was doing, and I would just be very quiet. Like I wanted her to be able to sleep through the pain because that's what she's trying to do. Anyways, so she got out of bed to walk downstairs just to say thank you because she was very happy to hear me laugh. That's who she was.
And on the subject of your mother, to a degree at least, Dalek Beck gifted 5 memberships, and she says for your heavenly mum,
Oh,
MG, for her
honey,
birthday.
that's so sweet.
And congratulations, Tiger Lily, Lucifer Almighty, Paula P, Michelle Hawk, and Shelley Tojas, who
Chosis.
shows us who got them.
Thank you, sweetheart. That's very kind.
So thank you for that, Dalek. Very nice of you.
Yeah, it is. She loved the show Supernatural. She loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She was a weird lady, strange, odd lady. She watched General Hospital. She watched All My Children, and she watched Another World. Um, she just liked doing things to support my dad or me. She worked with my dad um, in their company, and she started a ladies auxiliary to raise money for the baseball league that he coached in. Like she was always finding ways to be supportive. A great lady
Mm-hmm.
who had too much pain in her life, but never let it stop her. She always cooking. Oh God, she could cook. Woo. Still can't make sauce like her. Still, or lasagna, or anything really, at all. But and I miss her dearly, more than I can say. And moving on now.
Mm-hmm. And Hi Taipan
Hey,
by
why you aren't here? It's the link's in the spot. You're in the spot. That means you should click the link. Don't make me ask. Don't make me beg, please. Don't make me beg.
I think a young Dalek Beck is fangirling a bit at the moment
For what?
because young AMG, we know your mum had to be cool because you, I say, cool just like her.
Oh, thank you. She's she was pretty cool. She had a very dry sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
Making her laugh
Well,
was
well,
a
well,
singular
as
feeling.
yeah, as you say, she was completely different to you. She had a dry sense of humour. You have no sense of humour. QED. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
The defence
Oh, I'm
rest.
sorry. I was supposed to laugh at that. Ah,
I heard crickets.
okay. And
Did your mom
she
speak
drank
different
tea.
languages too?
She drank tea. No, no. She
Like
had a
Sleepic?
brain. She had a brain. Rehalai. Still don't know what the fuck came over me. But anyway. So, what's going on today? Anything cool? Did you see the I don't know if it's a new thing or not, but accountability for all went into this library, and the librarian stood up to him. He was so desperate to make him say, "I'm sorry," that, well, he was totally harassing and intimidating the female librarian. He made her very nervous, and him and that, like, he had a heifer with him. I don't know who. He used to hang out with Ho Truck Girl, who was, and she was, I guess, sexy for guys. I don't know. She's gross. Um, and now he's got. She looks like she's bovine. I swear to God, I don't know who this bitch is.
He married her.
Hmm.
He married that woman.
What woman?
The woman he's with now, doing
Oh
others with.
shit! Oh God!
Yeah.
No. Oh shit!
Yeah.
He was a
Um,
Ho Truck Girl of that.
Yeah.
Well, Ho Truck Girl cucked him all the time. That's why he almost raped her that time. Anyways, yeah. So he's like, I live to take money to defund libraries. I will go to every uh, town meeting, and libraries are the last things to get funds. So you're underfunded already, but when I'm done, you'll have nothing, and you'll lose your job. And I'm thinking, no, they won't. What the fuck?
well,
You don't even live in that town,
people always attack the things they don't understand, and he doesn't
right?
understand
Libraries,
learning and intelligence.
right? And the guy's just not backing down. It's like you came in, we were very nice to you, and like, we don't want to hear all this. We want, and I'm sorry. And the heifer with him was being so patronizing and condescending. She's like, look, we all could make mistakes, and you should. When I'm wrong, I say I'm sorry. She was desperate for her man to get, and I'm sorry too. He's like, it's the holidays, so I'm not gonna, raise a ruckus now, but you will lose your job. And I'm like, oh my God. He's trying to claim that he's being benevolent, right? And I'm like, dude, you're nobody to them. You're nothing to anybody. He's under some delusion he has power. Yeah, you'll go and you'll harass their town council meetings, but you're not going to make anybody lose their job because of you, because you think he was rude. Dude, he's like, and if you say I'm sorry, I won't upload it. But he always uploads it. He always uploads it. He's a liar, too. I mean, I swear to God, this little boy, because we know how small he is, he did put that video out. Or somebody did. Like, he forgets there are people who know the truth about him, know who he is. He tries to go around like he's some kind of crusader. I don't think evil is a crusade. It's a campaign,
He said he's
maybe.
gotten.
What?
Said he's gotten 4 cops fired.
He's never gotten a cop fired in his life. It's the truth. I want receipts on that. I'm sorry, Simon. You were gonna say, honey.
No, sorry.
Do you know who I'm talking about? Accountability for
I'm
all.
I think I've heard the name, but
He's
I
a
wouldn't.
manatee-looking motherfucker from Boston, right?
So that's almost any of them.
No, it's not. It's he. He's. I don't even. He's the one who, with Anselmo and some Ho Truck Girl, harasses homeless people because they didn't respect his authority. Remember?
Still don't have a clue.
Jimbo.
Sorry, Cliff. Your audios are falling.
Oh, sorry. He's Josh Abrams.
Yeah. Thank you.
The name sounds
We the
familiar,
Leeple?
but
We the Leeple is on his arm. He literally got it.
sorry, I don't tend to try and remember these buffoons because they're not worth the space in my brain.
Unfortunately, I've been around this game
Mm.
longer than you. And I was thinking about coming out of retirement just for that one video, but then I thought, he's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I have a bunch of information about him locked away in my files. I've got that video of him. How should I put it? I've never watched it. I had somebody, I won't say who, check it out. And yeah, he's there pleasuring himself. Doesn't take long and it's not a big job.
Hmm.
I think that was a very diplomatic way to put it, don't you?
For what he apparently did, and he uploaded that, or did somebody upload it?
I don't know. Cliff, do you remember what I said when I got it? So it was sent to me by
But
a
the
source.
the thing is, if
I
he
don't think
didn't
he did.
upload it, that
He
means
sent it to somebody.
he was there doing that while somebody was filming it,
Yeah.
or he sent it to
Looked like
somebody
he
else.
was on a meet. It looked like he was on a screen time with somebody. Because at the end, he turned and he said something to the person.
Right.
Are you happy or something like that?
Yeah. Nobody's
Okay.
happy after that, honey. Nobody.
Huh. Fair
She's
enough.
Well,
probably
thank you
trying
for
to
taking
find.
care of dinner for me. I will
Sorry.
not eat for the rest of my life.
Believe it. That's why I didn't watch it. I just needed to know if what I had was what I was told I had. I had
Right.
somebody else check it for me, and they said, yeah, not much to see here.
Okay.
So there's that. There's the fact that Ho Truck Girl, when he was dating her, had sex with another guy in front of him. And that was fine with him, I guess, because he's a cuck. And then later that night, he's like, you know what? This is after the guy left. I want to have her sex with her too. She didn't want to have sex with him, so he tried to make her have sex anyway. Luckily, she got away from him, ran out into the lobby, and the people who worked there helped her. I have the police reports. Um, so yeah, and he harasses homeless people. He harasses everybody because he's a little man in every sense of the word, and he needs to exert this intimidation thing with his phone camera to feel like something. You know, he has nothing. He is nothing, and that's why he does what he does, and it's pathetic, really. They all are. We can tell why they do what they do because it's not about free speech. Because if it was, that librarian could have said what he wanted to him, right?
Yeah, trouble is, free speech is all well and good, but when everybody's talking at the same time, nothing happens. So,
He gets to go in and be rude to people, but if they don't, if they respond in kind, he flips out, throws a tantrum,
yeah,
and wants an apology.
yes,
No,
as will always happen, they keep on reiterating the same inane questions or statements over the top of anybody else trying to speak.
like they have no right to film in a library, because even though it's called a public library, it's not public property.
I suspect they have got rights until, well, being me, I would ask first to get permission. If they've got things up saying no photography, no filming, then whilst it's only a policy, I would abide by that
Well,
because
don't
that is a
forget,
prerequisite for entry. But if I was
most
told stop doing something, I would stop doing it.
not all libraries are owned by the city.
Yeah.
Some are privately owned. Some are owned by holder or whatever they call them. He doesn't always pick on municipal places. So if you go into a business, you have no right to film. Oh, the other thing that's embarrassing for him, he went on one of those TV court shows and made a fool of himself. Like
Well,
Judge Judy or something. Was it Judge
right.
Judy?
Judge
Or Judge
Mathis.
Mathis. That's right. Oh, they got told off him, and I think it was Ho Truck Girl again. They thought they'd go there, get some money, and look cool,
Right.
look like the heroes. They played the defendants in this one, and yeah, they were the bad guys, and everybody saw it, and Mathis saw right through it and said, "Get the fuck out." He threw him out. He threw Josh out. It was so funny.
I'm confused by your comment, Cliff. You're implying that Josh Abrams has actually got intelligence?
What?
No, I meant
What?
he had something other else that was small.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I was
Sorry,
implying.
was that? Okay. Didn't read that way. Beg pardon.
Okay, I wasn't. But yeah. So enough about that. Fool.
And no, you're not invisible, Taipan. It's just the conversation about the blob had actually been over for a couple of minutes, so I didn't want to bring it all back up.
You can come to the on here with us if you want. Like I keep saying that. I don't know why you're not here. And then you can say shit in real time. He might be
according
on a
to
lag again.
according to Taipan, at his wedding, Denver Metro Audits was his best man.
Oh god. These people hang out together?
He made DMA jump in a freezing lake
Why?
because he was his best man and he was trying to raise money. He's trying to get people to throw in money so
For his
he could
wedding?
give, yeah, so he could give DMA a gift of the money that people were sending in. So he made him jump in a frozen lake.
To earn the money to give to him?
Yeah.
Wow.
And people sent money?
He
Same
got like
people that send him
$200.
bail money and then don't get it back from him. What a scam they have going.
Well, the thing is that money given as a gift or is it given as a loan?
He's probably not giving it at all. He's probably saying he's giving it because, come on, they're all scammers and thieves. I mean, think about it. He's like, guys, I need bail money, dudes. I need bail money so bad, or help me raise money for a lawyer. With the bail money, here's the thing: these idiots that follow him send money, bail his ass out, and then he shows up for court because it's his jollies, and he gets that money back. And he doesn't send it back to the people who sent it in. He keeps it. So getting arrested is good business for him. It's all profit for him. He's got no life. He's got nothing going on. So yeah, he can spend a couple hours. And then he gets money from the idiots that bail him out.
Right.
Every time. Nobody's ever said, hey, are you going to give it back when you're done? Nope.
Well,
'Cause
as I say, that's the
only
thing.
morons watch them.
It depends how the money was given. I mean, if it was given as understood to be a gift or understood to be a loan.
No, the morons that follow these people aren't smart enough to think about that.
Hi, Skibo.
Hey, Skibo.
And he's got a question to Tapan. What does chunder mean?
Is he talking about Land Down Under, the song?
Possibly.
Because Taipan explained that to us.
Right. I don't know whether he's got the same explanation as I have.
Alright, go ahead.
It's a contraction of the expression "watch under,"
I don't know.
which is if you're seasick on a ship and you go to the side and throw up over the side, the call of "watch under," which is abbreviated to chunder. So chunder now tends to either, well, it refers to being sick.
Ew. Ew.
And Taipan, yes, throw up is the meaning.
Okay.
Yep.
Moving the fuck on.
And Taipan is being a wealth of knowledge today. He says to you, AMG, what people don't realise is that libraries have their own Bill of Rights.
Yep. Like courtrooms.
Mm-hmm.
You have no First Amendment right in a court of law. You don't.
You have
Don't
your own.
even.
You do have the First Amendment right,
No,
but
you don't.
it is subject to curtailment.
A judge said it today. I watched Judge Washington say you have no First Amendment right in a court of law. I'm gonna go with the judge, but you do with you.
Um,
That's her exact words.
yeah, I mean,
If it could be
it's one of those.
curtailed, it's not really having a First Amendment right that like people think.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you can have the right to say whatever you want, but there are there are consequences. I mean, you can talk all you want and say what you want, probably in a courtroom, but you're likely to get taken out with a contempt charge.
Because you're not allowed. That's why. You're not allowed to say it. You can't say it because you're not allowed. And if you
I
do, you get contempt.
Yeah, yes, I wouldn't have said that was not being a First Amendment. Yeah, it's very
How
hair
bananas can you
splitting.
get? You're
Yeah.
not allowed to say whatever you want. You're not. So where is I don't understand what you're saying, what we're arguing here. I don't understand. In a court of law, you can't film either.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the First Amendment that says you can film.
I'm
There's
not
nothing
saying
in
that. I'm
any of the
just saying
amendments that says you can film.
there are rules
Yeah.
and you can't do them. So it's not like you're allowed to film, but you'll get arrested. No, you're not allowed to. It's prohibited.
Yeah.
I don't understand where the
Yeah.
disconnect is. That's all.
Um,
I don't understand.
no,
I don't
I mean,
understand.
yeah, unlike certain Mr. De Castros, I'm not a 20-year constitutional law scholar, so
Who's the
it's
Castro? Oh, yeah. I don't even remember the fucker's name.
mm,
Is he still around
No.
even?
Yes.
I
Oh,
believe
God.
so.
Unfortunately, yes.
Isn't he still on trial in Nevada?
Oh,
Or
wow.
did
I
that
didn't know.
finish?
I don't know because I don't even
I
think about
don't
it
know.
like when I said.
I think I saw something about him about a month
Of
ago,
course you did because these
and
people never shut up about him.
it was. I think I-
Now.
the actual case got delayed or set back or something or other.
Yeah,
So, not
something
sure.
like that. I think it was our Nevada lawyers had something and
Yeah.
it's about basically saying that, they found a way to drag it out further.
Of course. Hmm.
Not hard to do. It's not hard to drag out a court case until the judge gets sick of it and says, no more motions, no more filing shit. Somebody just came in.
Oh, you type in. Welcome aboard.
Hey!
Hello.
Mike 71
How
says,
you
yeah,
doing?
they delayed it, so
Yeah.
It's,
Thank you, Mike. What's up, Taipan? How is the land? I'm not gonna say it. I can't. I hate that. How are you?
Good.
Are we dealing with
Just
a
to
lag?
straighten a few things out,
Okay.
hey? Just to straighten
Okay.
a few things out. You're allowed judicial procedure in court. That's about it.
Okay.
Whatever the judge says is law inside that courtroom.
Yep. What else? You said a couple things, so what else?
Just the library thing that a library is considered a non-public forum,
Yep.
and which means under the under SCOTUS, their rulings on it say that they can curtail your First Amendment rights inside that library.
Yeah. We whisper in a library, remember? You can't shout in a library. You can't even talk loud in a library. Not even normal voice. You're supposed to whisper. What else?
Well,
Anything else?
we know you can't take a sword into a library.
No, you cannot. But they've tried.
Yep.
I just don't understand what the point is in trying to push things. Like, push. All right. You can't take a sword. All right, wait. Let me try something else. You can't. You're not allowed to film in a courtroom, right? So they try to enter courthouses with their cameras out, right?
Yes.
Why? What does that help? What does that push? Why do something that you're not supposed to do to save rights that aren't being impeded? I don't understand the whole thing because they haven't affected change except for to harm them. Really, the only thing laws they've changed are ones that say, "Oh, you can't be a frauditor here." Basically, like we're
I
gonna come after you. You can't harass police anymore. That kind
I
of thing.
I understand the basic premise of what they claim they are
Well, they
doing, but
claim, but what they
but
do is
that's
different.
yeah, but what they actually do isn't what they claim.
But what they claim doesn't make sense either to me because their First Amendment rights weren't getting bothered.
Well, no, it's I mean
Where, who, where?
what they claim they are doing, as far as I'm concerned, is they are shining the spotlight of truth on people who are supposedly muzzling their First Amendment rights. But of course,
Who?
that isn't what is happening.
When was this happening? Because I don't remember anybody asking for these uncaped crusaders.
Well, according
Like,
to them, if you don't use it, you lose it, right?
yeah, and you can use your First Amendment right all day, every day. It was
Sadly,
never in. It was never in danger,
yeah, I mean,
really.
sadly, well, not sadly, but yeah, you use your ability to say what you want.
Right here and now.
Yeah,
I hate you, Josh Abrams, and I hope you die screaming.
Well, the
so
thing
yeah,
is,
it's
I just did it, and I'll do it again.
yeah,
Because the First Amendment right just means you can say what you want, and you won't get arrested for it. The
mhm,
government won't come after you. Doesn't mean somebody won't punch you in the face.
yeah,
That's not a First Amendment right to say whatever. You can't say fighting words, and not everything is protected
yeah.
under the First Amendment. You can't use profanity in a public place. People think, well, profanity is a protected. No, it's not. It's not. Did you ever actually read it, the First Amendment, and all they've
There
they've
do seem to be a
written?
lot of
I don't think so.
there do appear to be a lot of presumptions about what the First Amendment actually allows
Yeah,
you to do.
there are several types of speech that are not protected. Hate speech,
Yeah,
for one.
yeah. Hi, Anacito and Up and Out. And as
Hey,
Anacito says, it's because it's not about rights, it's about money. Not one frauditor who isn't monetized will do this. They're too stupid to write a
exactly.
bill for Congress to review.
And that's it, right?
Yeah.
If they were actually about rights, they'd be
Mm,
lobbying. They'd be
yes.
talking to their
uh,
congressmen. They'd be going to those city council meetings and not trying to harass people, trying to affect change in the legislature.
And even better, they would go to their own
Yeah.
council meetings,
Going to
not
a
other
town that
people's.
you don't belong in.
Yeah.
well, the thing is, these auditors are being destroyed now by, if you know, Wayne Galt.
Juan
Yeah,
Galt,
I know
yeah,
the
he's
name. Yeah.
he's awesome. Yeah.
He was one of the biggest activists around in his time,
Yep.
and now
That's
he's
right.
a lawyer,
Yep. He's great. He's great.
and he's destroying auditors with their own
Rhetoric.
logic.
Yeah. He's the thing is they just what they are, and I'm not trying to be insulting right now. I'm being God's honest truth here. They are small men and women who have worked in low paying and low numbered jobs who some your manager could be a high school student and you're in your 40s and they hate it and they have no power and so they try to assert their power on other people
Yeah.
when they get a chance. People who because they're not going to lose their career over you, won't speak back to them. Cops,
Yeah.
firefighters, the librarians. These are people who don't deal with scum every day. You work in a library, you usually deal with people trying to learn,
Yeah.
not this scum.
I mean,
And so they go in and they intimidate women and people that are alone because they go in numbers. It's if you looked at them honestly, you can see exactly what they are. They're
yeah. Well,
bullies who were probably bullied a lot. Let me just finish and I'll let you go. Bullied in school, or just they're incel. Maybe they can't get laid. I don't know. They have social issues growing up, and now they're taking it out on everybody else. They can't get the woman they want. They take it out on everybody else. Damn women. They hate on people, and it's like they only feel good when they're intimidating others and putting others down. And they have no shame. And that's why they can do what they do. And they'll stand there and no matter what anybody says to them, they can have the whole town at a city town meeting, town council meeting, turn against them. And they're like, "We're staying here. We're not going anywhere," until they get arrested. They don't care how many people are screaming at them, because m- good, decent, law-abiding people aren't going to put their hands on them because they don't want to charge. They don't give a shit about their records. They've been arrested several times. Normal people aren't going to do that.
yeah. So that's one of the major things. I mean, they always claim that they are being held up. You can't do this. Oh, it's because of the camera, isn't it? And it's never actually about the camera. It's what they
No,
are doing
yeah,
whilst they have
holding a camera.
a camera. And the trouble is, but it is also to a degree about the camera because general Joe public and also police and fire brigade and anybody else,
Normal people.
it's a type of social ambushing. You thrust
Mhm.
a recording device in somebody's face
Mhm.
and they are immediately on the back foot.
Mhm.
Well, the
And
thing is,
I mean, I've had people effectively thrust, video cameras in my face, and you think, well, what the hell do I do now? And you are very aware of anything you say or anything
Yeah,
you
it would be
do
used against
is
you.
is going to be held up to derision
Scrutiny.
or
Yeah.
what have you. And as you say, people who actually have a job, like police, like
Yeah.
librarians and stuff like that, they basically have to conform to
Yeah.
certain rules of social decorum. Like you can't just bitch slap the hell out of somebody because they're a complete and utter dickhead, as
Right.
much as you'd want to. And as you say, they try and provoke people into doing that for, as Anicito says, money, clicks and views.
Yeah.
you
What
know,
were you gonna say, Type Pan?
well, at Rogue Nation, old George Metz went to court today, your time.
Really?
Yeah, federal court,
Ooh.
because he's got
Oh yes, you.
eight.
Yeah,
He's got 8 felony charges.
that's
Good.
right. Remember you
Federal,
mentioning that.
yeah, federal felony charges.
That's going to be interesting.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hope he goes
Uh,
away. I hope he goes and stays with Eric Brandt for the next 18 years.
well,
Hi, Sean.
Wait,
you see
what?
these videos of these guys coming up on traffic stops behind officers,
Yep.
and they say, "Oh, you violated my rights by telling me because I got a camera." But you notice the police are getting very smart now. They're saying you can film from over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cops don't have a problem with people filming, though. It helps
yeah,
them usually,
yeah.
but you can't obstruct them. That's the thing. And on any scene, officer safety is top priority.
Yeah.
It's law. It's written into the law like that for a reason. They don't understand security or anything like that. They never did.
That's another thing that they always play on. It's the, well, why have you stopped me? Well, you're acting suspiciously. No,
Yeah.
I'm not. Yes, the hell you are. Well, what am I doing? Well, you're walking around a secure building with a camera. That's not
Mm-hmm.
suspicious. And yeah,
Yeah, it is.
they,
For normal people, it is. That's only
yeah,
people the cops should say to them from now on.
yeah,
For normal people, it is, sir. For normal people, it is.
yeah,
But
Oh,
that could be taken as an insult. I don't know.
yeah.
oh
And
what's the other one they cry? Oh, you can't trespass me from a
yes,
public
Unless
space.
they do a crime. Or,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just really don't
Wrong.
understand. Yeah. And the other one is, yeah, you are making a disturbance and you're harassing people. No, I'm not. Sorry, you're not the person being harassed. You
Today,
cannot tell me what other people are feeling.
today I saw a sovereign citizen um, who thought by saying somebody was going to. He thought he could charge somebody with a crime. And when the judge
Sorry.
said no, only a prosecutor can do that, um, he tried to say that no. And he was. That the people have the right to prosecute. He was quoting something. By people, they meant the state.
Right.
And it's like sovereign citizens, and a lot of them are. Their arrogance gets in the way of thought, I think.
They just don't understand definitions.
And they don't
Um,
read full sentences. I don't know. What?
yeah.
Anybody else want to chime
All
in?
of
Well,
the above.
Yeah. Ooh, Mike smoke. I mean, oh.
sort of, sort of,
Uh,
uh, sort of, yes, Sean, you're right, but when a fraudulent claims obstruction is only a physical act. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Sean's here. Hi, Sean.
Yeah. Well, I
You
did say
doing
hello
well?
to him earlier.
I did not hear you.
Uh-huh.
Was I ranting? Raving? All the above?
Not
Little
so
bit.
much at that point.
Okay.
It wasn't actually you talking then.
Oh, okay. I
I think
can't
I managed to. I think I managed to slip the hello into a brief lacuna of silence.
Oh.
And yes, Anicito, genuine reporters report on a story. They don't go
Right.
to
They don't
antagonize
become
and become the story
part of
while
sorry. Yeah.
claiming abuse and crying like little
And
bitches.
they
Yep.
also usually get permission
Yeah,
or make an
that's it.
appointment,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I mean, if you are an
And they
investigative
have
journalist,
credentials.
if you're an investigative journalist researching something that could be
Yeah.
held
There's.
as being bad, you don't announce it because you want to catch
But
them
they
out.
still
But
have civility, decorum. Like there's
yes,
still things that the social
there's
norm is still
there are rules
involved.
and procedures that they follow.
Yeah.
And as people say,
Ethics. There we go. Ethics.
they
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
I really wish somebody would actually institute actual proper accreditation and whatever for
Well, they do. In a
journalists.
lot of places, they do.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
it's not a federal thing though. That's the
yeah.
problem.
there is
And
a company in the US that do hand out accreditations.
yeah,
It's called APP.
Yeah.
the Associated Press.
That
No, they're not Associated Press. It's I forget what it stands for, but they are APP.
Yeah.
They do accreditation.
Yeah, but the trouble is,
It's not.
it's not required.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
not
problem.
required. It's not a legal thing,
Yeah.
and they shouldn't.
I mean, I don't
Like
know
a
whether you got
driver's
something.
license or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
You
whether
know,
you got something like it over in the US, but in the UK, you could be a dietitian or a nutritionist, one of which actually requires qualifications and to be
Yeah,
certified. The other one,
unfortunately.
anybody can say they are.
Yeah, and they
So
have
it's a bit like
estheticians
that.
like that. Yeah.
Mm.
But like there are press credentials
Yes.
like Barbara Walters had credentials. You know, Walter Cronkite had credentials. You know, it's not a new thing.
Hmm.
You know, and it does exist, but they want to claim it doesn't. You know, and I don't give a fuck actually.
Well,
'Cause-
what APP does is when they issue credentials, they say it's for getting into sporting events,
Mhm.
and that it allows them to go in for free and do cover
Oh,
the
that's
sporting
nice.
events.
Right.
Yeah.
But as a superior court judge in Washington just ruled this year
Mhm.
that YouTubers are not press
Yep.
because they are not registered. They are not
Yeah, I know.
registered as an entity.
Nope.
Right. I mean, wasn't that just Washington counts or something?
Washington.
It was,
Uh-huh.
a,
Yeah.
it was only it was only a regional ruling, wasn't it? It wasn't a countrywide ruling.
No,
It
I
hasn't
thought
been
it was-
tested yet.
I thought it was Washington State that did that.
Yeah.
Really? Was it?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
thought. I have to look it up.
but the thing was,
Yeah.
it's not. It hasn't been tested yet because it was a Supreme Court
I
justice
remember the
who
ruling.
sat on the Supreme Court
Yeah, but-
justice sat on the hearing,
Are
and
you
she was
sure?
the one who decided that they are not press. So, being a Supreme
Are
Court
you
justice,
saying the U.S. Supreme Court,
yeah,
or are you
she
saying
was a
a justice happened to say it?
no,
Like-
she is a
Did they?
she is a SCOTUS. She was
I
a
get that.
SCOTUS justice.
Right, but did the Supreme Court come together in a session and decide it, or did a justice on the Supreme Court say that, in her opinion, blah 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 blah? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't in a Supreme
There's a
Court.
difference.
No,
it
it
was
was
the
the
Supreme-
Washington Supreme Court.
Superior Court or Supreme Court in Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they say. So some of them are saying
It's
that
not-
because it was done there, it can be applied US wide.
Well, yeah, it set a precedent, absolutely. But
It'll be it's a good start.
different if it was the U.S. Supreme Court.
Yeah.
I get it.
So it's certainly a good start.
There's a lot of courts, and it gets a little.
Yeah. You do
confusing.
really like your hierarchy in legal and
Yeah. Well.
sort of police type stuff. Gets really confusing.
Yeah. Well, we don't wear wigs, okay?
That's fine.
Simon
We don't use gavels.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't. The
Do
UK
so.
no, UK courts do not use gavels.
But you wear those stupid yarn wigs. Not even
Horsehair.
What?
I believe it's horsehair
Why can't you use human hair?
because that would require killing a human.
Ew. What are you talking about? And how are they horsehair? Horse hair is short. You mean, are you wearing the tail and the mane?
I'm not sure what part of the horse they use, but I believe they're horsehair. The proper original ones are, I think, but I suspect you can get non-horsehair ones nowadays.
So, like, wait a minute. So, do they grow back on horses, or are they actually killing horses for this?
They don't kill horses,
They
despite what the film title says.
Are they taking them from horses that are already being killed for glue and shit? What the fuck?
I don't know. I mean,
Why
bear
would
in
you
mind
wanna
this.
wear horsehair.
Bear in mind this goes back to the God
I
knows when
know.
1600s.
Why don't you stop it by
1500s?
now?
Because it's tradition, and for some stupid reason, this country keeps traditions going way
Me
longer than
too.
maybe they should.
I would think human hair or something more not as gross.
Well, I just looked it up.
What?
They traditionally wore horses' hair, but now they tend to use synthetic.
Yeah, they're synthetic.
So they use hair from My Little Ponies.
What?
Oh, but
Did Did you see My Little Ponies?
Yes.
Oh my god. What is wrong with you?
But for a second there, you thought, really, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did
Because
stop
then
and
they would be
think.
pink and purple. What was that?
There was
And
something
Terry,
going bleep.
there's something on mine.
Okay. I was like, what? I've never heard that before.
That's that asteroid with the blob coming in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Just remembered something.
What's that?
Well, the 20th is Wednesday,
It is. Yes.
and somebody that we
Oh
know
dear.
was supposed to bring me.
Oh dear.
I guess
That
Joy's
might.
bringing
Oh
me.
crap. You might have to start looking for alternatives there.
Well, Joy will be here, I guess.
Hmm. Make sure she will be.
Yes, she will. That's her usual shift.
Right. Okay. But make sure she will be.
She shut up. She said she would. I'm upset about that. Okay, so I sidetracked myself. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Um,
It's a bit of a
let's
meta
stop talking
squirrel.
about Meta Squirrel. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. I might make a T-shirt. Meta Squirrel.
What, a
I
squirrel
can
being
see it
distracted by something?
now. I can see it now. Kind of a high-tech squirrel
Oh dear.
in a spy outfit or something. Meta Squirrel.
Secret squirrel.
Hmm.
Or a Deadpool outfit, because, he's meta. But that would be... Not everybody would get that. Anywho. So, is everybody done with their shopping? Isn't that funny? I said, are you done with your shopping?
Almost.
Of course.
I've got to run through what I've got for whom and see whether I need to buy anything else. I think I've got 90% of it. I might have bits of for one person to get. I'm not sure.
I need... Oh, no. Oh, today's Monday, not Tuesday. I knew that.
It is. Yep.
I knew that. I caught myself. My cousin said Tuesday. She keeps saying Tuesday to me. Tuesday. Danielle says Tuesday and giggles. I'm like, obviously she's sending me something. But today, for the first time in the 4 years I've lived in this shithole, a package was stolen from me. And I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Not today. Wait, the 17th was yesterday. Yes. Did they deliver on the 17th?
No. 17th, day before yesterday. Sorry,
No,
hang on.
today's the 18th.
It's,
No,
sorry,
yes.
it's just clicked
I
over to
know
the
my
new day.
mother's
So
birthday. So Sunday, they said it was delivered on Sunday, so because it's Amazon, I guess they deliver on Sundays.
Yeah.
at this
And-
time of year, probably they do.
Yeah. And somebody stole a package on a Sunday at Christmas, of course.
Mm,
And
well.
I have never had a package stolen here. I'm on the 3rd floor. People don't know because they put it under my table, under and behind my table, because it was one of those mailers. It was like a lightweight package, and they didn't want it blowing away or anything. Very thoughtful of the delivery person, and very shitty of one of the new people that live here,
Potentially, yeah.
because I've never had anything taken before, and there's a new person on either side of me now, and all of a sudden, I think not,
Mm.
motherfuckers.
I was just about to reference that, Cliff, because I saw your comment
What?
in the private chat about his audio. Try saying something.
No.
It's just
You
garbled.
sound like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah.
Mm? You sound like you're in the blob, honey. Yeah. Call back, huh? Huh? Huh?
Mhm.
Good one, right? Okay. Nicole, you said
And-
nothing today.
And on that callback thing, Taipan confirms everything that was said about the blob, it
Hey,
being
wait,
in
where'd he
a
go?
meteor. He popped out back again, presumably to try and fix his audio.
No, Taipan, where is he?
He's still here.
He's
I'm
here.
here.
Okay.
He's here.
All right. Okay. I thought we lost him.
Hang
Wait a
on.
minute.
He's got to be down under. There you go.
There you go. Jason,
Yes.
hi.
Hi.
I just want to make sure you can still speak. And Nicole,
Yes.
hi.
Hi.
Your tongue's still there. Okay, good.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay.
And you sound good this time. So you're all
Dude,
good.
you need to get audio shit. Really.
We will after Christmas.
Okay. Sooner or
Hey, guess
later, I'm
what?
gonna put my what?
I get to celebrate 2 Christmases.
What? How? Not fair.
Time zones.
Time zones.
Oh yeah. Well, you get to in that case, you get to what? 20? How many time zones are there?
Oh, guess.
24.
Ta-da!
I figured
Well,
that out on my own.
There's actually probably a different number to that because of the way they are allocated, but yeah.
At least 25
No.
because we got a one half hour time zone.
hmm
Oh Jesus. Really?
It's Newfoundland or whatever. It's out in the east
Yeah.
coast of Canada.
Of course, it's a Canadian thing. Shit. Fucking Canadian.
I think there's another place that has a half hour as well, isn't there?
No, just Canada.
No, there is. Not in
India.
this continent, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Cliff, do you have the same? Is your Christmas on the same day as AMG's?
No, it's a couple days after.
Oh,
Nicole, you'll never live that down.
No, I
It's
won't.
my Windows moment. It's her Windows moment, I should say. Or hello, 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 whatever. It's her moment of stupidity. In a good way.
hmm
She asked if.
Yes.
I don't know if you know. Okay. So, for those who don't know, Nicole once asked if Canadians celebrated Christmas on the same day as us. Cause yeah, Jesus was born on a different day in Canada.
I didn't know.
That's fine.
Shit. I didn't know any
Um,
people
he-
out of Virginia at that time.
Shock horror, he wasn't actually born in Canada at all.
I know. But he's born on the same day everywhere. One day, everywhere. No matter, it might happen at a different hour than you, but it's the same day.
hmm
Um,
And likely not in December.
no, absolutely not.
Uh-huh.
But that's okay. Shut up.
Anicito says, wait. Canadians celebrate Christmas?
They
He
do.
didn't know?
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
They do.
Thanks,
Hey.
Anaceto. It made
Of
me
course,
feel
we
more
celebrate
stupid.
Christmas. We even have the official Santa Claus around here. Come on.
Yep. He's making a special appearance on this Christmas here.
The postal code for him is ho ho ho.
Nicole?
Just find him under the red lights, huh?
Any letter sent to that postal code in Canada will get answered.
What? To ho ho ho?
To the postal code ho ho ho, HO.
We don't have letters in ours.
Oh
Yeah.
dear, oh dear.
Well, if you're in the
oh
mail Canada, Santa Claus at North Pole with that postal code and send it to Canada, you would get a reply back.
Yeah, I
They
think
have-
every country does that now.
Yep.
Because ours has that too.
Yep.
But it's
They've
There's
been
a
doing
North
it for
Pole.
years here.
Yeah, there's a North Pole, Alaska.
Yeah. And that's where we send ours.
Yep.
I think it's sweet, don't you?
Well, it keeps the post offices employed, so gives them money, so that's all good.
No, but it's sweet for kids, you know?
Yeah.
I remember doing it when I was a kid. I got a response.
And then they have the NORAD Santa tracking radar.
That's always been one of my favorite fucking things. I love that they do that. Don't you? Come on.
That's very cool.
I
And
think
how
it's
much
mildly
Government.
ludicrous,
force
but
goes
I do
into it.
think the
Oh
children
my
do
god.
enjoy it.
Why is it ludicrous? Do you have no soul? It's a sweet thing.
Is that a rhetorical question?
Think about it. The government is shit all the time. They do one thing that's sweet and old school, nostalgically Americana, like the way things were in fucking paintings by what's his head?
Rocco?
Thank you. Couldn't think for it. Like my brain stopped for a minute. Rockwell, yeah. I just, I love it. I think it's innocent and pure. How can you not like the idea of Santa? Come on.
Fairly easily, but yeah,
What is your problem with it? I need
the
to know.
stupid thing is, I don't have an issue with it.
Then why do you
I
keep
just
saying things like that?
because you keep on, other people keep on impugning me with that thing. So I just
need
don't.
to know why you don't like why you have a problem with it. That's all.
I just don't really believe. Well, I believe in Christmas because it happens. But I don't give a monkey's chuff about Christmas. I don't really
Right.
celebrate Christmas.
But why do you have a problem with the fact that
I
our
second.
government does one thing sweet, and that's to track Santa for us from NORAD once a year?
Well, it's that I can say it's ludicrous and still not think it's stupid.
Wow. Okay, what, Nicole?
I second.
What?
I second Simon.
Well, I love the possibility of Christmas and of Santa. I love the promise of there's a day to give to each other, to hope for things, to just be better. And the thing is, like I have on my door, the prayer and the hope is that sometime or someday maybe it spreads throughout the year.
I think it tends to sort of polarize and
Why? How?
exaggerate how people tend to feel and react. It also sort of kind of forces people together. It brings out
No.
some of the best and some of the worst in people.
Ain't nothing but a Hallmark holiday.
There's nothing hallmark about Christmas.
Yep.
Hey, we're getting into the spirit over here.
Yeah?
We're clearing some land for Santa's landing strip.
That's so sweet.
So,
Tell me about it.
well,
What are
they
you gonna do?
clear some land every Christmas
Uh-huh.
for Santa to land,
Okay.
and they can unhitch his reindeer,
Uh-huh.
and then they hitch up 6 kangaroos to his sleigh to pull it
Oh
around
my
Australia.
Now,
That's so
there
sweet.
was me thinking it being Australia, there'd be some pit traps there, so you could grab the reindeer and then chuck some venison on the barbie.
So, do you actually have animals there? Is it like a petting zoo or something?
Well, you got
Okay.
Australia Zoo.
No, I'm like the landing strip. Like,
No,
is
no,
it
it's a
just
secret. It's just a
What?
secret spot. They're just telling kids that they're making the landing
Oh,
strip.
okay. I'm sorry. I thought you actually did it, and kids could go there and see
No,
reindeer.
no.
That'd
They're
be
just
neat.
telling
Kangaroo. Male?
male kangaroo.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds awesome.
the people hauling the two male kangaroos. And a
No,
Nah.
Okay, good night, Snock. Sleep well.
Oh, nice Snarkon.
He's he's an hour ahead of me, so it's 10 past
I
1 p.m. I
hope you
believe.
have a
Yeah.
wonderful Christmas if I don't speak to you before then. I hope you've come back for some more streams though. We'll be, I'm gonna be here, babe. I'm gonna be here. I hope you come back Christmas. Bring a carol with you. He's
Well, it depends if he knows anybody named Carol.
well, he's a choral singer, so
Ah,
that's what he does.
mhm. I was being mildly silly.
Yeah. My dad always stated he believed in Santa. And having a name like Nick, I'm sure he did. But it wasn't the jolly old soul with a chubby,
The
belly and
Coca-Cola Santa.
no. It's the thought of it. It's the hope of it. It's the love. And he was religious as well. Like he believed. He's Catholic, as I am. So there's that. It's we try to remember what it's really about, and
Um,
Christmas feels very. I don't know. It's home to me.
a couple of people have mentioned Dalek Beck and K-Rab losing the live stream.
What?
They keep losing the live stream.
What do you mean?
Um, beyond reporting or repeating what they've said, they keep losing the live stream.
I
I
don't know
don't know.
what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Is it buffering? Is it dropping altogether? Janice, can you check, please? Is anybody watching it on the on the YouTube site?
I don't have it open on
Yeah,
the YouTube.
I am. I haven't seen any problems.
Nothing. Okay, thank you.
Looks
Yeah.
fine to me too.
It could just be sort of an intermittent thing. So
I
please bear with us.
I'm going to from now on because that's the second time it's happened. I'm gonna start watching over in the studio because it's the second time it's happened, and I just dropped from 800 to 400.
Right. Yeah, Dalek Beck is confirming, and up and that is saying a bit of buffering.
Fuck! I knew it. I can't go down, but my upload was 120 last night. I don't get this.
I don't think it's anything to do with anybody here. I really don't.
I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of it, guys. I will ask YouTube what they're fucking doing to me.
Could just be that, especially here in the States, it's kind of getting to be after work, so the
You're not
internet's
in the
getting
States.
busy. I know, but we have to go through the States to get out.
Yeah, don't forget there is a raft load of network equipment from here
But
to
where
there,
are we
as it
going
were.
from? Is StreamYards in the
StreamYard.
States?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Almost certainly, yeah.
It's just, in general, the internet's getting busy at this point, so
yeah,
it's the hazards.
There. It's the second time it's happened though, at different times. So, I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to figure it. We'll try to science the fuck out of it.
Yeah, as I say, I'm fairly certain it's nothing.
I'm not. I don't want to just take it for granted.
Okay, yeah.
I want to at least check in with StreamYards because I'm paying for it, and YouTube because fuck them. Better not be throttling me. But yeah, Christmas is special to me. It makes me remember home. It's the traditions that we had. Christmas Eve, Feast of the Seven Fishes. Christmas Day, lasagna. And more than that, it was my house was filled with people that I don't get to see all the time. And did we argue? Absolutely. But did we love being around each other even more? Yeah. Did I have to sit through war movies? Yeah, I was bored to death for that, but I got to, you know, snuggle with my favorite uncle or talk to my cousins that face to face or have a good conversation around the table with my aunts and my grandfather and my grandmother. I don't get to do that all the time, or didn't get to do it all the time, and I loved that. And I loved feeling part of a big family, right? Because there was only me, my mom, and my dad, so our house was full, and that's what it's about: family and friends.
Yeah, I had that too, but I think that's why I don't like it.
Well, I have nothing left of what I used to have. I mean, you have your family still,
Mm, I think when
rejoice
I,
in that.
yeah,
And don't take that for granted because you don't have, you don't know when you'll lose that.
Yeah, speaking of which, are you heading off back home to see your father soon, Nicole?
I
Or
have no clue.
no? No, sorry, I thought you were going, but
Yeah, I have no clue when I'm
It
going.
fell through.
uh, nah. Okay.
Yeah, it fell through.
Yeah.
Some stuff come up,
I just,
but I think when this is how much of a Grinch I am. I
hmm
told Nicholas when he was 2 that there was no,
what?
yeah,
Why would you do
Sorry,
that?
that
because
there
I didn't
was
lie to
no.
the child,
She's not gonna say it because there might be a kid.
kid watching. Yeah,
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Um.
he was okay with it. He knew where the presents were coming from. He's like, okay, Mama, Mai.
I miss it, but I'm happy I had it. I don't know. It goes to. It's like that I was saying. It's better to love and lost than to never loved before. Is it though? Is it better to know what you've lost? What do you guys think?
It's one of those things that is incredibly subjective and personal. Some
Yeah,
people
I
will
guess
deem
so.
it to be so, some people won't. And whatever a person's honest opinion to themselves is, that's the only thing that's important about it.
Yeah, I guess. But what do you guys think? The hell is that?
Um, I think, to be honest, it is better to have loved. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you've lost
Oh,
it, yeah, that's sad, but
You have the experience of it.
yeah.
I don't
Uh,
know.
yeah. I mean, if you never know something, you'll always think, well, I wonder what that would have been like. And you'll
Yeah, but you
never
don't have
know.
the pain of not having it anymore, though, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
but there's also the knowledge that you could have it again.
Yeah,
Something to
true.
work for.
What?
Gives you something to work towards.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
if
but even if
you,
you don't have it, or you've never had it, then you still have that. You could have it. Period.
And that's why, like Simon said, it's a subjective thing. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but the sort of
there's no right
implicit,
or wrong.
yeah, implicit in that is and you will never seek it out.
Because you don't know what you're not having.
Yeah.
I see what
So, I
you're
mean, basically, if you've got the chance for something, yeah, I'd say try it, go for it. Because, yeah, if you miss out, it may not come again.
saying. I see what you're saying. I get your point. I do.
Yeah.
I just. I don't know. I've had a lot of loss. A lot more
Yeah.
than most. And
I mean,
I don't know that at this point, because I and it was really made clear to me recently. I have nobody left on. I don't have nobody like here. If I needed help, there's nobody really I can reach out to and depend on here. And I always had somebody. My dad was my superhero. I just didn't realize how amazing that was to have.
Yeah, but yeah, harking back to
Please.
the better to have loved than lost. I mean, yeah, if you're out and about and you see somebody, yeah, male, female, doesn't matter, whatever floats your boat, um, say hello. Um, and if you, yeah, bump into them, metaphorically speaking, hopefully, yeah, time and again, like you go to the same place at the same time and you see them a lot, yeah, basically, yeah, strike up a
Start a
conversation.
conversation.
What, yeah,
Oh,
what,
damn!
I
Jinx
mean,
on
what,
you.
yeah, why the hell not?
Absolutely. And even more importantly, tell those you love that you love them.
Yeah,
Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't feel like, oh, I have time. Because you don't ever have a guarantee there's a tomorrow.
yeah.
I don't care if they're healthy as anything. Like, they could be the healthiest person on earth. Buses exist.
Mm. And I mean, not exactly aligned with this, but if you deal with somebody, a shop worker, um, an official of any degree, and they're
Garbage
bright,
men.
friendly, cheerful, happy, whatever, say thank you to them because
Yeah.
people like that really don't get to hear a thank you nearly enough. They're,
Like
a
your
lot of them
garbage
just,
men never get thank you. The garbage
um,
men? Like, well,
yeah,
his do because he bought him candy.
yeah. And last week, a couple got a hot drink because they happened to be, they managed to get to a particular place where there was a van selling hot drinks. And so, yeah,
What, you were passing by?
yeah.
So you just kind of handed out hot drinks?
Well, no, I basically said, yeah, can I offer you a drink from the van? And the guy said, oh, yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's
So,
very
yeah, him
nice
and
of
the
you.
driver, sorry,
It's very nice.
yeah, because it's
They
things
don't
like
get
that.
thanks
Yeah,
very
they're
often.
yeah, almost literally thankless tasks.
Yeah.
And
It
if they
used to
didn't do
be
it,
mailmen used to get little, gifts and cards from
yes,
everybody on his route. They don't do
yeah,
that anymore. People don't
yeah.
do that anymore.
When I was a paper boy, there used to be something called, yeah, you sort of semi half expected a
Oh
Christmas
yeah, at the
box that was called.
holidays,
Yeah,
absolutely. We
yeah,
tipped them big.
yeah. But it's, I mean, that is, yeah, okay, but yeah,
But
not
yeah,
just this time of year, but yeah, yeah, say thank you to people
but especially
if
this
you,
time of year, cause
yeah, it's a good excuse to do it.
yeah, a good excuse to get in the habit.
Yeah,
But what do
and
you guys
if
think about the love and loss thing? The people who are not talking. Come on, Mike, Jason, Taipan, Nicole, Cliff. Is it better? What do you think?
It's good to love and lost
Oh God, what are you crying about?
because I've loved and lost.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I didn't mean to make you cry. But yeah. But as long as we remember them, they're not gone. And I believe
No,
that. Absolutely believe
he's
that.
never gone.
Mm-mm. We talk about them. We think about them. We look at the pictures. We look at their things that we keep of them. You know, we we have the memory, and as long as we do, they're not gone.
No, I still see him everywhere in the house.
Yeah,
I saw him yesterday walking up the porch. He's always here. And I'm
yeah.
so happy that I got to love him for all them years.
You
So
were very
I'm
lucky.
glad. Yeah. So I'd rather love than lost than not loved at all.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Well, I'm been feeling better for having the people in my life that I lost. I treasure the fact that I was able to spend some time with them when I could.
Yeah. And as much as we miss them, it can't erase all the
Yeah.
amazing time we got with them. It hurts, but it can't take it away, the good away. And yeah, I I sometimes feel like it. I wish.
Sorry to go mute you, Taipan, because I think that's you, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. None of us drive our houses.
Hmm.
Anybody else want to chime
Um,
in or no?
before anybody says anything, just a couple of things from sort of Dalek Beck. Um, she says the sad thing for her is she couldn't have a child. Um,
Oh, honey.
that's exactly the same as my mother. That's the reason, well, partially the reason, the basic reason why I was adopted, because my mother
And your
couldn't.
brother.
Yeah, well, sod him. I'm the
Yeah.
important one. Yeah, my mother
Buy one,
couldn't
get
have
one
children.
free, really.
Yeah, kind of.
But
So yes, I understand the basic
yeah.
fundamental sadness, but it, yeah, it
Say,
doesn't have to be
well,
a,
um,
a
are you
but
done now?
then she also goes on to say, does it count if you make the poor worker at the tip almost pee himself with laughing? You actually get extra points for that, Dalek.
Yeah.
So good for you.
My parents wanted more kids, obviously, but
Yeah, they saw you and stopped. Yeah, I know.
no, my mom couldn't. She wasn't supposed to have me because her
Yes,
back was in such bad um
yeah,
shape.
remember you saying.
But she said the only time her back didn't hurt was when she was pregnant. I don't
Right,
get that, but she said so. And she did. She went through all the fertility stuff trying to get pregnant. I don't know where the problem was, but um, and then well, other things happened. But yeah, I chose not to for valid what I thought were valid reasons. But yeah, like there's a part of me now that wishes I had because it's sad. I'm the last one in my family, and I have nothing to pass on all my stuff to. Right? Nobody.
hmm
But then I think, well, I got my cousins' kids and you guys. I could tell somebody my recipes. I don't know, but
yeah,
I share with you and you share with us, Dalek.
yeah,
And it's not the same, but I don't know. Yeah, I should have said yes to one of the guys who asked me to marry him. I don't know. No, probably not, because there's a reason I said no, right?
hmm K-Rab is basically saying she had the same with her chronic pain. The only time she went with that pain since she was a teen was when she was pregnant. So
Really? That's a thing? My mom wasn't just saying that? Christ. I always just thought it was, her saying it maybe to make me not feel guilty about her having more pain when she was pregnant, but
hmm.
I guess it's a thing. Thanks.
It as I understand these things, your posture changes a little bit. So yeah, it might well alleviate pain.
That's just odd because it's
It's
her out of
certainly
four
not
out
a
of
good
five.
excuse to keep yourself pregnant, but
Gosh, no.
yeah.
See, that's another thing. I didn't want to deal with the pregnancy itself. It looked
Hmm.
uncomfortable. I
Hmm.
don't like discomfort.
Yeah. Well, who
I'm
does?
selfish.
Well,
But
apart from masochists.
that and um, I like to stay in bed when I'm sick and don't feel
Yep.
well. And moms can't do that. That reminds me. You said the masochist thing. I haven't seen Irish in a while. Sorry.
That's quite all right.
Has anybody talked to Irish Dublin in a while?
I haven't seen her for a bit. I have to say, yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, that's not good.
Mm.
Oh, she posted something I thought in Discord not too long ago, but
Really?
it
Everybody
was
start tagging her in the Discord. See if we can't get a hold of her. Like, get her to answer us. Tell her I'm looking for her. Because I don't like silence
Mm.
when people are not well. It scares me. And you could also tag Kelly because that's her partner. Whoa. What was that? Who dropped?
Taipan
That's,
coming back in. I assume he dropped out. And,
His
yeah, I
dog
pushed
was
the wrong
out.
button.
uh-huh.
Thank you for
Is
those
that
who
your car
started
purring,
tagging me.
Taipan?
Yeah, well, that's my generator going.
Uh-huh.
We need to install solar panels on the roof of his RV. That's what we need.
I do have solar panels.
I knew that. I knew that. I knew that.
It's just that they don't work too well when there's no sun.
What are you talking about? There's always a sun on the flat Earth.
Yeah, all you
Makes
gotta do is
sense.
drive in a circle.
Yeah.
You have it all the time.
Absolutely.
Big old circle. But
They're gonna drive around a roundabout then.
yeah. Brr, 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 brr. Follow the sun. Follow the sun. Follow the sun. I don't know what I was about to say, but that's okay.
That makes probably a lot of us, because we don't know either.
I never know what I'm gonna say.
Mm.
Well, I was going to say something about Irish.
Yeah, please do.
I have said hello to her a couple of times lately.
Yeah.
Or she said hello to me.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
When was last time?
I think it was about 3 days ago.
Oh, okay, that's better. That's better. But I
Mhm.
still would like. I like why is she? She's she doesn't usually miss streams, and she's missed like this is day 6. I don't remember her for
Mm.
any of them, and that scares me.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh,
I love you
she
guys, and
she
when
sounds
anybody
okay.
misses, what?
She sounds okay.
Okay. When any of you guys go missing, though, it worries me. You know.
Mm.
So, thank you for whoever did tag her. Is somebody laughing?
What? Why are
Mm.
you laughing
Evil
there,
laugh.
Taipan?
She said
What was
that when
that?
someone goes missing, she doesn't understand Australians and their walkabouts.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, why do every time I hear that word walkabout, I think of Big Bare Feet, and I don't know why.
I'm
Does
thinking
anybody?
Crocodile Dundee.
No, actually, I'm thinking about that. It's from the '70s, really. It was I don't know what it was.
Well, there was
I'm
a
getting glimpses
film
of
called
it.
Walkabout with Jenny Agutter and a couple of
Yeah,
others
that's
in it.
Yeah,
not what I'm thinking.
David Gopelil.
Those names don't even sound human. What are those names? Galpalil?
David Gopelil was an Aboriginal actor,
Oh,
and Jenny Agutter was a British actress.
Yeah.
well, aren't you a wealth of
Um,
knowledge?
yes, Darlit Beck, we would miss you. So don't think that we
Honey,
wouldn't.
stop. Of course I would. I, I'm always happy. Like, stop. Don't even question that. You see how I react when you come in. That's what's different about us, right? I'm not trying to brag on the channel or anything. I'm just saying. I know you. I know about you. I know some of your families, um, backstories. Like, I know you
Yeah.
more than just a name in my chat, and I care. Like, I just, we know each other. I can ask any of these guys if they've seen Dalek or Mike or, and we know.
We have
And I think
spies
that's,
everywhere.
what?
We have spies everywhere.
Ah,
No, I'm
sorry,
just,
for a moment I thought you said we have spiders everywhere.
no. But the thing is, like, I think it's very different. You don't see that on many channels. Um, and I hope that doesn't change. I mean,
Yeah.
it's important to me. And when I get DMs from people or an email saying, or just a comment under one of my streams that, they were new, they hadn't been here before, and the people in the chat made them feel welcome, that is awesome to me. Because so many, I go to other live streams, and I put something in chat and ignored because I'm not part of the clique. Never been there before. And I don't like that at all. I never wanted that for my channel. And I'm just so happy that the people who come here understand what I was trying to do with the hellos and everything.
Hmm.
You guys picked up on it, and you're cool to people who come here for the first time, and I appreciate that so much. So thank you. But anyways. All
Yeah,
right.
it's all part and parcel of that. Basically, saying thank you to people.
Yeah.
Treat people like people. I mean, if you know somebody and have seen them multiple times over multiple weeks and months, or whatever, yeah, be a bit more. Oh, yeah, great to see you, whatever. But if it's a new name, there's still a person behind that account
Yeah.
name. You don't know whether they're a shy person, an outgoing person. Um, are they nervous about how they're
Yeah.
going to be treated? Is this the first YouTube session they've been on? Could you be putting them off YouTube for the rest of their lives because you ignore them? Yeah. Treat people like you would be like to be treated yourself. Except if you're Irish, Dublin. You probably shouldn't treat people like you like to be treated yourself.
Ooh.
Not without asking first,
Touchy
at least.
situation. Nah. But how long have we been going?
Hour and 40.
You want to hit the tippers?
I
Shall we tell some jokes?
can if you like that, but it'd be rude. Oh, you mean the video?
Oh, wow. You're an idiot.
Yes, I am. What's your excuse?
Brain damage.
Hey, you know
Fair
he's
enough.
going to be literal.
Poor taste.
Yep.
All the above.
Right. So, as
Start
per
typing.
the recent normal, a minute or so of sort of pre-outro video, giving you time to recall and type your jokes. Otherwise, I'll be forced to roll some of the advent calendar dad jokes over you.
Oh, gosh.
So,
Please come up with some. Please come up with some.
right, here we go. You have just over a minute. Right.
Oh, and don't forget your pictures of decorations and stuff.
Mhm.
For the contest, the wreath, your tree, indoor, outdoor decorations. Please put them in holiday extravaganza in the server. Thank you. Go ahead.
Right. Dalek Beck says, "Don't forget, you don't know what some people have to face. Her life is a bit
Exactly.
like the movie Me, I, and Myself." Um, I don't know the film, but yeah,
Yeah.
you can, yeah, always DM me on Discord if you want to talk about anything. Yeah, I've been told I've got a good listening shoulder. Yeah.
Awesome. Any jokes?
Um, yeah, and as AMG said, yes, it's. I always smile when I see your account name pop up in the chat. So, anyway, getting away from all the happy feely stuff, let's get on with these jokes.
Yeah.
Right. Um, Mike, do you want to kick this one off?
You gotta
Or
tell
even
your own.
Paginese? Damn it. Sorry.
Ooh, it's not just me! Yay!
Sure, I'll give it a shot. This one's from Taipan. Says cosmetic surgery used to be such a taboo subject, but now you can talk about Botox and nobody raises an eyebrow.
Cause you can't. Yeah, I like that one.
Um, Cliff?
Nope.
Is what concert costs
Oh,
only
there it goes.
45? Yeah. What concert costs only 45?
From the
Oh,
Book of Dad Jokes Advent Calendar.
okay.
Right. Doctor, could you give me something for my liver? Would half a pound of onions be okay? And
Huh.
for the
Ooh.
culinary challenge, like AMG, who thinks all English food is brown and yuck, liver and onions is the thing.
Yeah. My aunt used to eat that.
Very
I
nice.
tried it once. I think for me, it's the texture. There's a thing about liver. It's like almost too smooth to be solid,
Yeah.
and but yet there's a. It feels like it's sticking to your teeth. I don't know. It's weird.
Okay. Take care, Dalek. Be good.
Oh, Dalek, see you tomorrow, hon.
Having some buffering problems, so I think
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
it's aggravating her a little bit, but yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
I
starting to get it here.
I think we can cast aspersions at YouTube more than anything else, or general network issues.
Shit. Hurry up.
hmm Okay, from the book again. Last night I slept like a baby. I woke up 3 times, wet myself twice, and cried myself back to sleep.
I like it.
As a family, we couldn't decide whether to have our granny cremated or buried. So in the end, we let her live.
Oh.
So I
Okay.
said to this bloke, my
Oh.
favourite colour's a bluey green. He said, "You sure?" I said, "I'm certain."
Oh no. That's bad. Oh God, that's bad.
That's a
It
really
should.
unappealing joke.
Cliff, shut up. Nobody's talking to you. I'm kidding. Unappealing. That's really pushing it.
Uh, K-Rab, not a joke, hopefully,
Not a
said
joke.
closed YouTube, then reopened it, and the buffering went away. I think
Yeah,
that.
you could just refresh.
Oh,
What?
hello, Irish Dublin.
What? You showed.
We said your name 3 times and you appeared.
Oh, honey. I was worried. 6 days streaming. I haven't seen you. Are you okay? You right. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Taipan, did I do it right?
No, that
You
sounded
right.
more English than Australian.
It sounded somewhere just slightly, yeah. Right.
You right.
Somewhere north of the equator.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
sounding a bit Mockney to me.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be where my friend's from. Birmingham.
Uh-huh.
Birmingham?
Oh,
How do you say it?
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
We'll
I
just
didn't
call
say
it
it right.
Brum.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a Brummy. How did a Brummy say it?
All right.
Uh.
No, it's more
Fix
all
that.
right. Oh, no, I can't read it.
All right.
Kind of, yeah. So, yeah,
Ah,
draw it out a bit more.
all right.
Yeah,
No.
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah. Okay.
Yay. I can
This
say one
spaceship.
word.
Yep.
Good.
This spaceship landed in front of me, and out of it stepped a 5-meter diameter cream bun. It was one of those extra cholesterols.
Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho,
Oh
ho.
my god. It was stupid.
I must admit, I did quite like that one.
Yeah.
I'm fairly impressed I kept a straight face. I remember once we had a candlelit dinner.
Oh.
Everything was undercooked.
Oh, I get it. Because you cooked by the candlelight.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Damn, it took me a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. I've got an eating disorder.
Uh-oh.
I go coffee first, then pudding, and then the main course.
Isn't that how you're supposed to do it?
No.
No? Oh.
So it's out of order, so it's a disorder.
Yeah.
Right.
It was...
Okay, and that's the end of the votes for Norway.
Huh?
Sorry. English joke to do
Why do you
with
do
the...
that? Why do you do that when you know we're not going to
Because I'm English and
But
colloquial
it
things
just...
slip out.
But no.
Iris says she's not being well, so I'm sorry to
Oh,
hear
honey.
that, and can only hope that you get better soon.
I'm going to DM you after the show. I need to catch up with
That-
you.
Was that not a Eurovision joke?
Yes, it was.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And I don't
The
like that.
Eurovision Song Contest, that includes countries that aren't in Europe, because why not?
What do you mean by that?
Every country
The-
votes for this.
Do you know what the Eurovision Song Contest is?
Absolutely not.
It's a contest that started off involving all the countries that were in Europe, and they have a contest where somebody from that country sings. Then all the other countries vote, and they get a certain number of points.
Okay.
Each country hands out. Do they
I bet
vote?
Norway only sends death metal.
And
Sorry.
each country has multiple votes. They give a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth,
So
seventh,
it's very
eighth.
democratic of you.
It's drawn out a fair bit.
Mhm.
Now,
What do you win?
You win the right to host the next one.
It's like the Olympics of music?
It's what? Sorry.
The Olympics of music,
Yeah.
in a way.
No, it's far,
No.
far, far worse than that.
So why does it exist?
I don't know. Something to some solidarity in Europe, but
In music?
I don't know. For the last 10 or 15 years, maybe more,
Mhm.
countries that aren't in Europe can take part
So why do they call it Eurovision still?
because it's been called Eurovision from the start. So
Well, it's not quite
And if they,
accurate anymore, is it? Then?
well, yeah, but sadly, any other
And
title
why?
probably wouldn't be as snappy or as they've got the brand. They're
I got,
running with it.
I got a question. Then.
Yeah.
Why are they
What it
calling
does
it?
is,
Go ahead.
yeah, where you go.
No, go please.
Uh, it gives the artists a chance to get recognised around the world.
Well, I figured that much. Yeah, but
Because
why? Why do they call it Eurovision when it's about music?
it was put on television.
Oh,
Mhm.
good counter.
Yeah.
Touche.
And speaking of jokes, if I said this joke started with the two words "Little Johnny," can we guess who might have sent it to me in DM?
Okay.
Right. Little Johnny's teacher is doing her rounds at lunchtime when she sees little Johnny pulling faces at another child. She starts to talk sternly to little Johnny and says, "Johnny, when I was a young girl, I was told that if I made ugly faces and the wind changed, my face would stay like that." Little Johnny looks up to her and says, "Well, miss, you can't say that you weren't warned."
Wait, what? Say the punchline again, babe.
"Well, miss, you can't say you weren't warned."
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That little Johnny, man, he's a scam.
Absolutely.
I love little Johnny.
Mhm.
Won't want to babysit him, but I love him.
Oh, I'm sure you could find a suitable cushion or pillow.
I don't get it.
Place over his face.
Oh, no, I would probably just no, forget it. I'm not gonna say anything else. Any more little
Right.
Johnny jokes?
Does oh, there's probably thousands of them, yes, but
Little Johnny's fucking gonna be a serial killer or something.
um, very likely yes.
Yeah, I got a few little Johnny jokes, but your
Oh
stream
God.
would be nuked right
Oh
away.
god, yeah. Little Johnny's gonna be a serial killer who gets a lot of bitches pregnant. I'm just saying.
Hmm.
He's gonna be. Where does the little Johnny live? Here, Europe? What? I need to know. Where's he from?
I think he's from Colorado.
No. No. Why do you say that? What
Well,
have you heard about little Johnny
oh,
that
oh
would
dear.
make it. What?
I've just had another DM.
Oh, 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 oh! A joke?
Amazingly enough, the first two words aren't Little Johnny.
Oh?
Oh boy.
Right. Are we sitting comfortably?
I am sitting the hell comfortable. A little
Right.
bit.
Okay.
Actually, my butt hurts a little bit, but it's okay.
Right. Okay. During the concert,
Mhm.
little Johnny sits in the front row waiting for the concert to begin.
I
See,
see what you did there. It's not the
see, I
first
told
two.
you they weren't the first
Oh,
two
you
words.
fucker. You fucker. You're a fucker. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. A friend asks, "Johnny, how did you manage to get a ticket to the concert?" And Johnny replies, "I got a ticket from my sister." The friend asks, "And where is your sister?" And Johnny replies, "Back at home looking for a ticket."
I love him. I love him. Tell ya, he's great.
Mhm.
That's great. Cause you'd think 2 tickets, but no.
Mm.
There's one, and Johnny's gonna have it.
Yep.
Johnny, guess what? He's a go-getter. That little Johnny.
I
He's
must admit,
going places.
I'm well, yeah, probably jail.
Jail.
I'm
You
fairly
took my
amazed
fucking
he.
punchline, bitch. You know, I sit here
Well,
patiently. Listen to your stupid jokes. I was about to
jo-
tell one.
Johnny
Oh,
steals the ticket. I steal the punchline.
listen, your name's not Johnny. And what is your dog attacking, Nicole?
Huh?
Your dog sounds like it's attacking something.
A bone.
She's so
I
loud.
mean,
No, it's alright. I just was wondering. Um,
Now, I'm
little,
just personally amazed that Johnny would go to a concert that his sister would want to go to.
why? It might be, I don't know, Beyonce. Who knows?
Well, true, but he doesn't strike me as being the go to a concert type of person.
Who does he sound like?
Well,
And what
as you
kind of
said,
concert
yeah,
are you
in
envisioning?
an incipient psychopath or sociopath.
I I disagree. Those types of people go to plenty of concerts. It's just a different type of music.
Hmm.
Sometimes completely in their head.
Yeah, trouble is whenever just to show how old I am, whenever I think of going to a concert, I think it's classical music.
Why?
I don't know. My first thought is classical music.
Huh? What?
No? What?
What?
Why?
What?
I just associate the term concert with
Concert
classical
with
music.
classical.
Yeah.
I can see why. I can.
Well, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't hurt anything since everything Simon heard in his youth is considered classical music by now.
True. But then again, you know what? I mean, Nirvana is considered an oldie, so
Mm, yeah.
let's
Yeah, well,
be
I
real.
listen to classical
But,
music every
but
day for the last 5 days.
yeah, why not? And
I've been watching. I've been watching The Lone Ranger.
uh-huh.
I just saw a Lone
So William
Ranger,
Tell's Overture then. Yeah.
Yep.
but I just saw a Lone Ranger lunchbox from the 70s on sale.
We have another joke in.
Oh, yay.
And I'd love to tell you that the opening words are Little Jimmy, but I'd be lying. Little Johnny's new sibling was crying and screaming for hours. He asked his parents where they got him from, and they reply, "Oh, we got him straight from heaven." And Johnny said, "Geez, I see why they kicked him out of there." No, up and out. I wasn't quite there when it was written.
Ooh.
I'm
You know
assuming that's a
what?
reference to the classical music.
Yeah.
I was
If
Bizet doing something else.
I think there's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm
Bizet is
not
a classical
smart enough.
composer.
You gotta stop, sir. You really you no. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not alright. You gotta stop. You have a problem, honey, and your problem affects me in such a way that I'll describe. Like
Mhm.
this is an intervention. We're all here because we care and we want you to get better.
I'll be all right in a minuet.
Night, people. I'm not doing any more streams until I find somebody else. I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not okay with this, and I don't want to inflict this on you.
You're
So
beginning to sound crotchety.
I am. I'm gonna close my channel down completely. I think the disease is it's gotten too deep, and I had to chop it off. And this is how we're gonna do it.
You can't wave off the jokes.
I want. I just want to die right now. Really. It doesn't feel good. I don't like it.
Maybe just the timing's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong, and it's you.
Well, if the timing was ever, then there might be an issue with that.
Sorry, that first couple of words were
I
garbled.
didn't hear you, honey. Yeah.
It's all right.
Oh, okay. He's not proud of that one. Between the two of you, I want to bang my head against my desk, but the keyboard's in the way. It's already broken enough. I don't need to break it anymore. But
Well, yeah.
you you have a pun problem. You have a problem with puns.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I have no problem with puns. I enjoy them greatly.
That's the problem.
A good pun is its own reword.
Yeah, you really you need to stop, Simon. I'm not even like there's an issue here. Am I the only one feeling this? I don't think so.
Needs to go to
There,
pun rehab.
it's something's gotta give, and it's not you with more puns. Whew, phenomenal.
Well, I blame the chat for not coming out with more jokes to distract us.
Yeah, well,
Uh, K Rap says she's laughing, so
she's laughing because she's in pain, and so it's just a cover. It's a cover, honey.
mm,
It.
I must admit I am sort of mildly impressed. I managed to construct so many musical puns on the fly.
I'm not gonna respond to it because you're gonna do a pun. I swear to God, I'm scared. You're scaring me now. You're scaring me. I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. Somebody hold me. Nicole,
About the
hold my
only
hand.
one I can think at the moment is a mild insight towards Nicole.
Uh-oh. Bite him,
What?
Nicole. Bite him on the
What
ankle.
did what?
I was about
What? How did I
Bite
get
him
brought
on
into
the
this?
ankle.
well. I mean, if you were to go to a city, would you be a metronome?
What the fuck?
Oh,
Here's
How
your
did I
riddle.
get brought into this?
I'm
I
glad
didn't
it's
say
you
anything
for
about
once.
your puns, Simon. I enjoy them. I
Nobody enjoys them. Nobody enjoys them.
was sitting here quietly and yawning, and then
That's why.
you know,
Right.
At least it's
Whose
not
turn?
me for once.
Yeah. Jason, are you up to reading a joke from the chat?
Sure.
There. Whoops. There we go.
Irish last customer. Could I be trying on that dress in the window, shopkeeper? I prefer that you use the dressing room.
Oh God. Who did that?
Guess.
Yeah.
Irish?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Although doubtless little Johnny would approve.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a scamp.
Mm.
That was a car.
What was a car?
A scamp. A friend of mine had one. Yep. Does anybody remember the scamp?
no.
I
Never.
guess not.
Well, I
Okay.
do.
Shit. What?
I can't say that I do. Made
Yeah.
it.
It's an older car. Of course.
Mm.
What's the mean?
one thing I could imagine is AMG sitting behind the wheel of an Edsel.
I would never buy an Etzel. I would never buy an Etzel.
Is it bad that if I think of a sitting behind a wheel of a car, it would be AMG?
Is it? Isn't an Edsel something you paint on?
Oh,
No,
no.
it's different. They're easily mistaken though.
Oh, okay.
That was too
Oh.
pained. That was too pained. That you beat the fuck out of that word just to get that pun in there. You beat the fuck out of it.
Yes, we'll just brush over that one, shall we?
Well, didn't the Americans come out with a car called the AMG?
We can all stop now. We could just stop with it.
Is it Americans or Germans? I know they
I don't think it's an American car at all.
they do
Germans.
modifications to Mercedes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I don't know where they're based.
Germany.
But do you know what MG stands for in the car world? Just as bit of trivia.
Motor Guild. I don't know.
Nope, it stands for Morris Garages.
Wonderful. Need to know.
There you go. Yep,
I didn't need to know. But thank you.
you're welcome.
I never needed to know that.
Mhm.
Could have lived the
Uh,
rest of my life.
yeah, Carab
Yeah.
mentions that AMC was an American car co.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. AMC.
American Motor Coach. Or Motor
Yeah.
Company. One of the two.
We got
Yeah.
bought out by Chrysler.
Yes, indeedy. Which is Mopar. Bitch.
Which
Get
is
out
what,
of the
sorry?
way. Mopar. Dodge Plymouth Chrysler. Mopar. And now
Right.
Jeep Eagle.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the saying out here was Mopars are slow cars.
Ha ha ha. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, the Hemi. That's all I gotta say. That's all I got for you. The Hemi. Still used almost exclusively top fuel. Top fuel dragsters use Hemis. They're not slow. Thank you. Hemi Chargers. Cops use them for pursuit cars. Not slow. Thank you. Don't fuck with my Mopars. I'd rather push a Mopar than drive a Chevy or Ford.
That's why a lot of cops wanted to go to Chevys,
Yeah, right.
the Australian built Chevy.
The Australians can't build shit. You're all trying to hide from
Oh.
shit that's gonna kill you.
Hey, we taught the Americans how to build a good suspension.
Bridge to get away from shit.
Oh, it doesn't matter what it's for. If it's a bridge and it works, it's still a bridge.
It's a bridge too far.
Hmm.
I've lost my mind.
You have.
I'm just saying random shit.
And you're veering towards coming out of puns as well. So, well done you.
No, I'm not. You can't say that about me and get away with it. That's a horrible. Take that back.
Nope.
I would never. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I'm so tired.
There are so many potential responses and so many ways to get demonetized.
There's so much.
He sings a Meatloaf song. He quotes a Meatloaf song.
And we always get back to food.
How dare you say that about Meatloaf?
What, meatloaf is not food then? Okay.
Not the man who sang the classics like that. That's not a classic though. I didn't like that song.
Okay.
Bye to hell.
Good night, K-Rab. Take care.
Oh, bye, hon. Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
Mm-hmm.
He was from Rocky Horror. I don't know.
He
a
was
mensch.
indeed in Rocky Horror.
Did you know that he lived in the same town as I grew up in? He's from Stanford.
Oh, poor him.
He's a really nice guy. Delivered to him a few times. His living room was black. The walls.
Fair enough. Yes,
It was
up and out. He
very-
was Eddie.
Yep. Very good. But you know.
Right. Any
2
more
out of 3
jokes?
ain't bad. What? No, I don't know. I can't see, so why are you asking me?
I'm asking the chat whether there's any more jokes they want to come up with.
Yeah. Just don't encourage him.
Irish is nudging me to say something or refer to one of her posts. I think to back you up, She says, and Top Gear beat what kind of car with a Tesla?
Oh. Huh?
I am going to go out of a limb and say probably £1 by a Hemi. But
Okay.
apart from the fact that I deride Tesla and Elon Musk and all that malarkey, beating almost any car with an electric vehicle is probably very,
It's
very simple.
not the same.
Yeah.
Well, I did beat it with an aerial atom.
Sorry?
What?
I did beat it with an aerial atom.
What
Never.
is that? Is that the
What?
Little Mermaid's boyfriend? What?
That's that car they built over in England. It's just virtually an exoskeleton, nothing
Wait,
else, no skin, and it runs off a motorbike engine.
Why would a car have skin? What?
You know,
There's no
like
shell
like you
to
got
it.
your doors.
Oh,
It looks like a rafters,
the
basically.
body.
Right.
Yeah,
He's got a chassis and nothing else.
exactly.
That's it.
Wonderful. Why didn't you just say that?
I did.
No,
No skin. That we call them skins out here.
yeah, but you could have just forget it. Forget it. Forget it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk to no more. No more.
Right.
Wait. I had something to say. What was it? Wait. All right. Go back.
Amazing enough, you make more sense doing that.
That was.
She's
I-
reminding.
What I was gonna say was. I don't know how anybody drives in England. Just saying. You got the thinnest streets ever, and then people still park on them. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, there are a lot of idiots, but then again, there's lots of idiots in cars and out of cars who have driven cars everywhere.
But your streets aren't built for cars. You built
No,
your streets before there were cars.
Yeah, originally, yes.
Like idiots.
Yeah, I mean, why didn't the people with horses and carts realise that, one day there would be a 1,000-fold increase in vehicles and they would be wider? Yeah, they should have thought of it.
I'm just saying. We built them for the cars.
Hmm.
And the thing
Well, that's
is,
because as countries goes, you're a Johnny come lately.
this is true. 200 years old or so. Anywho, my point being, like, I don't know. Maybe you could have drilled into the ground and put some shovels in there to widen the street, and then put concrete in the whole crevice.
Yeah, some's
Your
not
street
easy.
would be wider.
But bear in mind, you are speaking as an American, and I forget when it was, but back in the either late 1890s or early 1900s, one state in America, I'm not sure which one it is, had a total of 2 cars in the entire state.
There are probably still fucking places that do.
And they crashed.
Jason?
Well,
Lives there. Jason lives
Simon.
there.
Yeah.
Hey.
England wasn't a country that built a car that was 27 feet wide.
What the fuck? 27 feet?
Yeah, all your cars over there in the 50s could house 3 families.
Oh, yeah, the bloody sort of land barges. They're ridiculous.
Because we have room. I'm sorry we don't live in a tiny little miniature country like you. Or in one that has no actual roads like you. Just dirt. And killer shit. Our country is properly put together with an infrastructure. God damn us.
Hey, they don't even have road trains over there.
Yeah. We did at one point, and then we saw how dangerous they were and how accidents happened, and we thought, wait, let's not do that anymore. Not like the Australians. When you have nothing but desert, you could do that. We have civilization going on here. Sorry about it.
Citation required.
All right, we have buildings and shit.
And yes, Irish. And next year you'll be living in an even smaller country.
Yeah.
And I for one, and I think
She gonna forget
not
about
alone,
us.
will be absolutely delighted when you get there.
I will be thrilled because I've been waiting for this. But
Mhm.
she's gonna forget about us. She's gonna be so happy she's gonna forget about us. I don't want you to forget about me. Don't you
Forget about me.
forget about me. Don't. That was good, right? I thought of that.
Yeah, I was impressed.
I was in the middle of it, and I thought of it. I was like, "Hey, there's a song."
And Irish roundabouts were the best invention ever.
Okay.
Roundabouts can be good.
Or
If
you just
people
get if
understand
people
how they're used, they're good.
yeah, some people just get stuck and keep going round and round and
Mm.
round.
Well, that's not the main
I've
thing.
seen it on that guy with the that doesn't talk and he has that yellowish car.
What?
Mr. Bean?
Yeah, he's done it.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think
It's
I
a
really.
British show.
Yeah,
I
sadly.
think that was a. I think that
You
show
don't
was a
like him?
comedy.
Well, but still, comedy is anchored in truth mostly.
Hmm. Well, the truth is, people don't really know how to deal with roundabouts.
Yeah, well, they're
Yeah.
weird. That's why.
They
They're
generally
weird.
don't go round and round and round them, though.
What do they do?
They
No,
tend to
they
exit where
can't
They
because they keep crashing.
they go round the roundabout enough to find their exit. If, however, you are in the wrong lane, you
Have to
should
keep going
follow the
around
lane.
until you do. Yeah.
You should follow the roundabout round until you can safely change lane to where you need to be to get on the exit you want.
But then people get frustrated and it's like, I've done this 18 times. I'm just gonna do it, and then crash. Right? Right?
No,
Right? Am
no,
I right?
no, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No,
I think I am.
no. Well, there is a town in America that replacing all their traffic lights with roundabouts, and
Well,
since they've
that's
been
just
replacing
dumb.
them, their accident rate has gone down by about 34%.
That's great. Wonderful. It's not gonna
Mhm.
happen in New York. We don't have the room.
They built one in our
And they
little
don't.
city. My
Yeah?
son hates it. Every time I pick him up after you've been out, stayed in
Gets
town,
sick.
getting drunk, I pick
Yep.
him up and I'd go around it
Ugh.
multiple times.
Oh my god. You're mean.
Well, the thing is, if it's a
Standing on the
new
accelerator.
thing, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
people don't really like change. So if it's new, yeah,
Yeah, but you can't really fit them in major metropolises.
well, retrofitting them, no, it could be difficult.
Yeah, you gotta build them from the ground
Yeah.
up. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
And no, I mean, like they make sense. They do.
Mm.
But I it, mm, I just see issues ahead because Americans are entitled and they don't drive well
Yeah. Well,
in
one of
certain
the
places.
bear in mind, yeah, we drive on different sides of the road, but in this country, roundabouts, the priority is for people approaching the roundabout from the right.
From the right? Why?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't everything from the right at some point on a roundabout?
No, okay, say you've effectively got a crossroads, but there's a roundabout in the middle.
Wait a minute, what? Okay.
So you've got 4 exits in effect.
Okay.
Somebody approaching the roundabout, not on the roundabout, but approaching the roundabout, has priority over anybody who's to their left.
Okay.
You don't
Why?
have to be on the roundabout to have priority.
Why?
It's just the way they are. I mean, if you're sitting at a roundabout and somebody's approaching from the right, you should let them go round. Sadly, a lot of people seem to think that whoever's going the fastest has priority at a roundabout, and they just don't slow down, which you should. When you're approaching a roundabout, you should slow down. A lot of people don't, and that is wrong. But
I think I understand.
mhm.
But then again, um,
did I
go.
did I show you a while back what is called the magic roundabout over here?
Oh, I know you showed it to me.
You
Yeah,
have a
I must admit
magic
it.
roundabout?
It's called the magic roundabout.
Do
It's
people disappear? Or
I think so. Yes, it's
is
actually
there a
a
rabbit
roundabout.
involved? What?
Actually, the cartoon or the children's program Magic Roundabout has got a rabbit in it called Dylan, but that's besides the point.
The fuck are you talking about?
The Magic Roundabout is one large roundabout, and it's surrounded by I think 4 or 5 satellite roundabouts. And I have to admit, I would not like to
That's
navigate
dumb.
that.
That's
I
an
wouldn't.
accident begging to happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to try and navigate through there
What are they
cold,
trying to
not
get
knowing where I was
cars to
going.
synchronize swim?
I don't know.
What is that even? I don't even know. I don't even understand what that looks like.
No, it's. I mean, I've
Why
seen
did they
it.
do that?
I wish I knew.
So you gotta go
Somebody
around and around to get around and around to go to another round and round?
it you don't go round and round and round and round. It is a lot
Well,
of
you know what I'm saying. You
yeah.
go
It's
around to get to the
yeah
bigger round around to get to another little round around to go home.
yeah. I think so.
Wow.
A mess.
Yeah,
That one
no.
I think was possibly a mistake, but
That was somebody
you,
taking the piss.
I think so. Yeah,
Probably somebody thought, hey, nobody will believe I designed this shit, and then
yeah,
they built it, and they're like, oh, hell.
yeah.
That was somebody
Yeah.
that was drunk doing it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
right?
yeah. Somebody thought, yeah, some miserable scrote has designed Spaghetti Junction. Right, hold me beer.
Yeah.
You have to be a German
They'll
to
never
understand the
do.
order.
This'll never get past committee.
Yeah.
Sorry, Taipan, honey. What?
You have to be German to understand the order of it all.
Oh,
I don't understand. Oh my god.
no Irish roundabouts are not the work of the devil.
The devil
First
would be that
PayPal was
cruel.
the work of the devil. Now roundabouts. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You're a crazy girl. Tell Kelly I said hi, by the way. You
Right.
wanna hit
Well,
that
we've
outro?
ran out of jokes, and it's almost 1:30. So,
Outro.
right.
Thank everybody. Say goodbye. One at a time.
Bye.
Jason.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Nicole, since you already jumping the gun.
Well, shit. Bye.
My friend Cajunese.
Good night, everybody. Take care.
Taipan. Taipan. Did he die on us?
He's probably typing out his farewell.
No. Just good night, everyone, and wishing you all a very, very Merry Bush Christmas from me.
We're gonna be back before Christmas, dude. We're doing it every day.
Are you sure? Aren't we
Yeah.
stuck on a roundabout?
I feel like it. I feel like it very much so right now. Cliff.
I had a good time. Thanks everyone for coming. Love you.
All right. I think I did everybody. Simon.
Thank you, everybody, for coming along, and thank you, some of you. You know who you are for some of those jokes. They were good.
I want to thank you also. And thank you for helping me get Irish. And now go away.
Charming.
God.
Oh,